Since 2007, when I did a 30-day, 8,300-mile ride to the Black Hills and back, I have been waiting to return to those hills and ride them once again. Today, that return journey begins.
Carson Pass. Howdy, folks. How's it going? Hope your ride's going well. This is day one of this ride. Run for the Hills is a 4,200-mile, 16-day excursion. It's gonna be an epic ride. I know that term's overused, but it is. This is gonna be awesome. Really looking forward to it. I've been on the road about an hour, just east of Livermore now, in California. I'm gonna head down this, head towards Stockton through the Central Valley, cut up over onto Fiddletown Road, which heads up into Carson Pass. I'll be taking that over the Sierras and into Nevada. Yep, we're leaving California lickety-split. We're gonna head into Carson City and then take a slight side trip into Virginia City. You know, I love those old-timey Western towns, and this one has all that kind of character. It's pretty cool. I've been monitoring the weather daily, and the weather is looking surprisingly cold for August. It's gonna be 27, I think, when in West Yellowstone. Babe's gonna get a little frost. It's okay, nothing you haven't had before. You and me, rubber ducky, we got this. Might be a little bit of rain here and there. Might actually get a little bit of rain tonight pulling into Nevada, which seems really weird. I mean, rain in August to a Californian is like, what? You're talking crazy. I know that's pretty common in other areas and stuff, but not around here. I mean, we don't get a whole lot of rain, period, right? But in the summer, oh, forget it. Ain't happening. The further I get away from home, the further all the bullshit is left behind. 205 East. We're kind of on the east side of the Central Valley, starting to get in a little bit of rolling hills, and we're on Highway 88. Well, one biker gave me the head tap. About a minute later or so, 3 bikes came by, and all 3 of them gave me the head tap, which means there's a cop ahead, so I need to make sure I don't let my speed get away from me. I think that's him right there. Oh, he's totally ready to roll. Face down, but could be looking at the radar screen. He's texting his buddies where they're going to do lunch because it's about 20 to noon. He's probably thinking, one more ticket, then it's lunchtime. Originally, I was going to stay on 88, Chrysler Jackson, but I altered my route to do Fiddletown Road, which is a really nice little back road. Some of the stuff that I'm visiting on the 15 or 16 days is revisiting things that I haven't been to in a long time, like the Black Hills. They're a long way away from the West Coast, and haven't made it out there. So I thought, you know, let's ride. And here I go. Why didn't it direct me on that road? I did this extra bit of the triangle. Did I miss a turn? Possibly. That's what you get when you're not paying attention. Okay, so yeah, I rode an extra mile. Oh no, will I have the range? Loose gravel. Oh, yeah, that's on the shoulder. Oh no, there's some loose black gravel on the edge there. Gotta watch out for that color-matched gravel. Evil stuff. And we're back onto Highway 124. We've been passing through Plymouth on Highway 49. Fiddletown Road. Kind of overcast today, so I'm not surprised it was saying there was a chance of rain. Most of the route it was saying was fine. Loose gravel. Looks like sheets of metal. Good. Yeah, that might be a good name for a band. And look at this dirt in the road, threatening to be more than a discoloration and become a traction issue. It's a nice little tiny covered bridge to a private driveway. Look at this part, yeah, actually going through Fiddletown. A little museum. Fiddler's Jam in Fiddletown. Got this thing's lugging in second gear. It's a cool firehouse. Tiny. Blacksmith shop. Back in the day. Authorized parking only. This does not mean you. Now, what do we got here? Chunk of pavement, it looks like. A little target fixation thing there, that post with the eyeglasses on it or whatever. That was a very red barn. Great workshop. Park all my bikes in it. Put a nice little lift in there. Pull right out of my driveway onto this road. Sweet. Ducati sounded great. I took it into the shop last week to get him to bleed the rear brake because it needs it every 3 months. I just suffer without it most of the time. Here we are coming up on 88. Whoa, I've got sprinkle. Carson City, 70-something miles. Cook station for sale? Oh, come on. Tell me they're open. Looks open, there are cars there. Got a dirt bike here. Just had lunch here at Cook Station, just east of Pioneer. We're going to be heading east on Carson Pass. And it's fun cold today. I put the liners in. It was sprinkling on me when I pulled up, and you can see the clouds are a little dark. I don't think we're going to get any serious rain, but it was a little chilly. So I figured the lunch break was a good time to throw the liners in. And the warmer gloves as well. I have not kicked on the afterburners or the heated grips. So for years, I didn't think Highway 88 was all that interesting. I mean, you know, you see this, right? Lots of trees, some turns, because I only went up to about as far as we've gone right now. And then we turned back, you know, because we stopped off or turned off on other things. But I've never taken it all the way over. Well, all the good stuff is coming up. There's a few lakes. Of course, there's Hope Valley. It's funny, it always takes a while to get used to the fact that you're on the trip. They've been planning for it for 2, maybe 3 weeks, doing the route, changing the route, booking the hotels. I screwed up one booking. Interesting vegetation down by the water there. I'm used to seeing ruts in pavement. That's basically what this stuff is. It's big enough that it grabs your tire. Hope Valley. No fall colors this time because it's not quite fall yet. Driving through here, I keep hearing the theme song I had for that series. That was a good ride. There was some really good fall colors right up here. Awash was a sea of gold and orange. I didn't really get any reds. Not much red here in the Sierras. There's some spots. Field full of cows. Oh, look at the little baby cow. He's only an 1/8 pounder right now. Someday he'll grow up to be a 1/4 pounder. Cows are like, I heard that. Not cool. Well, I just blew past the Welcome to Nevada sign. Didn't realize I was that close to the border. His turn signal said left, but sometimes, people get this exit, I do myself once in a while. I was watching its front wheel like you wouldn't believe. I'm like, if that even thinks about nudging to the right slightly, we're going to be testing out that new rear brake bleed. I love my Ducati shop. They work on Japanese bikes too, but they're Ducati specialists and they do a great job taking care of rubber duck. So I got that brake fixed up before the trip. Seen a lot of bikes here on the road to Virginia City. And it's starting to drizzle again. It looked kind of ugly as I was looking over the hills from Carson City. And I thought, should I skip it? And I'm like, well, damn, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Virginia City's pretty nifty. I don't think that the rain we're going to get is going to be all that much. Now, I do not have liners in my pants. So if we get much rain, my leg's going to get soaked. I did put the liner in on the jacket, but I didn't want to have to take off the pants. Ooh, this is feeling squirrely and windy. Might have just been unevenness in the road surface. I mean, this is the most rain I've got all day. Definitely wet. Heck, you got some runoff there. Check that out. I mean, not a lot, but still. I was wondering if I should have got gas in Carson City. I'm like, I got an extra 40 miles. But I'm getting really lousy miles doing 25 miles an hour uphill, This wind is not exactly pleasant either. It's kind of blowing me all over the place. I was not expecting this. Managed to get it to first. Awesome. Okay. See my waypoint. Straight ahead. 1 mile. So Gold Hill is right next to Virginia City. And I mean right next to. And now we're in Virginia City. That's a cool looking little building. I'm not sure what it is. It's a school. Okay, let's avoid the large areas of paint. They will be very slippery. Looks like a lot of bikers are staying here. Wiping my visor off is not helping much. But there aren't a lot of stop signs. Here we go. A lot of bikes. I wonder if there's an event. I don't recall seeing that many bikes last time. Post office, museum. I wonder where the bucket of blood is. I can kind of hardly see. I can see enough to ride, but bucket of blood. There it is. one. I ate in was on this side, if I recall. Of course, it could be turned around, but I don't think so. It was pretty cool. I think it had the classic half-height swinging doors and all. Well, this sucks. I don't really want to park and walk around in high wind and drizzle. I hope the drive-through was good enough for you. On to the hotel. It may be like this all the way to the hotel. You know, the only reason I put the liner in is it was cold up around Cook Station. I wasn't quite expecting this much rain. Not that it's that much, but it's enough that I would have wanted to put in the rain liner. The radar looked really spotty, but there were some big blocks, and apparently I'm moved in underneath one of them. Oh, we're right in the peak of the fog. Whee! This isn't any worse than Skyline. Back home, Skyline fog gets so bad you can't see 30 feet in front of you. Idiots are still doing 50, 60 miles an hour. Some people. It says ice. I've never seen ice on the Ducati. And what's the temp say? 39. Okay, so it warns for ice below 40. Definitely cold though. As he turns on the heated grips back to mid. Fuck it. I'm going to high. Warm my fingies up. I see a little bit of sun breaking through there. Slippery next 1,000 feet. Great. My glasses are foggy. Temperature is up to 44. My feet are still cold. I wore thin socks today. It's August, damn it. It's supposed to be hot.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you know when the next episode is released. And if you enjoyed this one, go ahead and give it a like. If you're curious about fall colors, watch the video linked at the end. In the Run for the Hills, Episode 2, we ride through Nevada to Elko and then explore the incredible Lamoille Canyon. Next time on Ride On.